And we're back, folks. If you were looking for something great to do this weekend or in the upcoming week here in the Duke City, look no further. We have our ABQ ToDo crew joining us this morning. We have Tierna Unruinos from the mayor's office, along with Lindsay Vittor from Pope Joy Presents. And last but not least, Annalisa Montoya Torres from Bernalillo County. Ladies, good to see you.
Hi.
Happy Good Friday. It's a big weekend.
It is.
Lots of things going on, so let's jump right into it with the city. What is going on this weekend?
So we have a number of things going on at the ABQ Biopark Zoo. This month we're calling Great April. And so this is a new thing. We are celebrating ape conservation for the entire month of April. So we have lots of different activities spread out throughout the month.
You would be surprised.
But yeah, I know, love them. Today is the first of the events for Great April, where we've got a number from 10 to 2 today. We have education stations in our ape area.
Apparently they are also
having
a
they're very
concert.
Happy.
They're gonna have a rock and roll
celebrating
concert.
Great April.
Yeah.
That's actually what they're saying. Great
Exactly.
April. So kids can go and learn about different conservation things, learn about, we're talking about gorillas today. And so there's a lot of different things that people can do, and they can learn different ways that they can help and get more involved if they're interested. Some simple things like recycle your cell phones. Things like that, yeah, because cell phones are made with a mineral called coltan that is mined in Africa. And what happens is that the open pit mining, to get the coltan, it destroys their habitat.
Wow.
And so, you know, obviously cell phone usage continues to go up.
Sure.
That's not something we can really stop, but we can really encourage people to recycle their cell phones as much as possible.
So there's less mining.
Yes, so there's less mining, there's less of a demand as much as possible.
Okay.
And we also have a number of Easter enrichment things going on this weekend on Sunday at the zoo as well. Our keepers do an amazing job. They put together a lot of really cool gifts and fun things with Easter theme that they give to all the animals around the zoo, and that's from 10 to 2 as well. It's really funny when they get their stuff and they just rip through it and they get to play with it, and it's all, you know, colorful and everything, and it's not trash, folks. It's enrichment. It gives them something to do. Gets them to, each animal gets something that is something that's related to their, you know, habitat or something that they would do in the wild.
Okay.
So,
okay, great. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It
Of
is.
course, we were just talking about that, Howie and I,
Yeah.
about what to do this weekend. Well, another thing, if you want to head indoors, maybe the wind's a little too much, or you want to do something after you hit up the zoo, you can check out Pope Joy Hall. What is going on this weekend, Lindsay?
So we actually have the New Mexico Philharmonic playing at our theater on April 4th at 6. And they're going to be joined by Otmar Liebert, and he is a very, very fantastic flamenco player.
Yeah, he was on this morning, by the way, folks, on KRQE this morning. I got to tell you, I am very rarely starstruck.
Yes.
I was starstruck by this guy. He is an amazing talent.
Yes, they actually call him New Mexico's own million-fingered guitar virtuoso.
And you hear him, and it sounds like it takes that many fingers to produce his music.
Exactly. And the really cool thing is the New Mexico Philharmonic was actually the first orchestra to play with him.
No kidding.
So the show that you're going to see tomorrow is going to be specifically designed for them to play together.
Really?
And even now, he doesn't play with orchestras very often, so it's going to be a very unique experience. I'm betting it's going to be very difficult to keep your feet from moving along with his music, because it's going to be very lively, very passionate, very fun.
Yeah, it's really amazing when you see, you know, the thought that ran through my mind. We get a little bit of a performance, and again, our sister station, KRQE.com, head over there to see a recap of Otmar's performance. When you were sitting that close in the same room with someone of his caliber of genius, it is just mesmerizing, and because it is so flawless. You know, and I made comment to him. I said, "So Otmar, you know, you've been nominated for 5 Grammys." He says, "Yeah, something like that." Something like that. Clearly, the man is true genius.
Clearly.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, and seeing him at Pope Joy Hall, I think with the sound there, it's just going to be such an immersive experience.
Brilliant concert venue.
Yes,
absolutely.
exactly.
So tickets are still available,
They
925-5858 or
online.
unmtickets.com,
Yep.
which of course we will have links to at casa.com. Last but not least, the wonderful Bernalillo County. What do you have for us this weekend?
So we want to remind people about our open space programming. We have Sunday Fun Day every Sunday at Bukeki Open Space. It's from 11 to 1. And the great part is we've opened up the open space building on the weekends, so Anybody can check out Nature Packs, which the Cottonwood Guild Foundation is doing activities with families. And if they want to go anytime before, that's a great space to have a picnic on Sunday, or to get out and enjoy the trails, or just the beautiful space that's there.
Yeah, and you know, I got to say, the enrichment programs that you have there, speaking of the enrichment programs, you know, that the biopark has, the enrichment that you get through those nature packs, I think is really wonderful. Annalise, my little girl, and I went some weeks ago, and we got a little sneak peek of it at Bukeki Open Space. We're right around the corner from it, so we love going there. And it really is a lot of fun, because you can also, what I think is great is you can find things, you have microscopes in the Enrichment Center as well. You can bring the kiddos in, you find something, you want to get a closer look, you give us the tools to do that.
Exactly. It's a great space for kids to have tactile learning, to be able to see what's in the space and maybe notice something that might have not been so obvious in the past. And so it's just a great experience. And it's wonderful for visitors to come out and
it's a
see
way
this.
to get outdoors and to sort of get that sort of rural feeling without having to leave Albuquerque, which is really great. Lots of great places around the metro area. All right, guys, again, for more information on what you can do this weekend, head over to casa.com. We will have links to our ABQ ToDo website for you there, ladies. Have a great holiday weekend.
Same to you.
All right, thank you.